Oh, it's going. so a couple nights ago, we were here seeing The Unknown Soldier here in Helsinki, Finland at the National Theatre. And I was sitting over there alone in the third row on the end. And at one point the soldiers came forward, and apparently it was going to be a dance scene. They came forward, they're checking out the audience, and all of a sudden, leaning over me is the lead, Lieutenant Lamio. So he leans over, moi, and I know that word, it means hey in Finnish, and I say moi, and then he says bra 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 bra, and I'm like, do you speak English? He's like, yes, would you like to dance? And I'm like, yes. And so he takes me up on stage, and he's like, it's really more hopping than dancing. And so we're kind of like dancing to the techno, and he's like, so where are you from? And I'm like, California. And he's like, oh, are you on holiday? And I'm like, well, actually, we're studying. And then he's like, oh, what are you studying? And I'm like, World War II? Because, I mean, we're studying a lot of things, but thought I should say that. And, you know, bright lights, lots of people, but I'm on stage dancing in the National Theatre, and all of a sudden we're doing the Congo line. He, like, put my hands on his hips, and we're, like, doing the Congo line, so we're like, kick, 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 kick. I see the man in his underpants, and then we kick, kick, kick. And then we're done, and he's like, oh, World War II. This is about World War II. And I'm like, I know! And so we keep dancing. And then the scene's coming to an end. He is leading me off stage and comes down the stairs over there. And he's like, good job, there's stairs, watch your step. And I'm like, thanks, good job, you're like in the show, awesome. So anyway, I come sit down, and I'm like, oh my god, I was on stage at the National Theatre. And so then we finished watching the show, which was amazing. And, you know, even though we don't understand it, it's in Finnish. Anyway, at the end of the show, they're like bowing, and we're clapping in unison, which is weird, but it's a Finnish thing, apparently. And so I see him, and he kind of nods to me on like the third bow, and it's pretty cool. I mean, he's like practically waving at me, and I wave and smile like, hey. And then he smiles, and it's pretty awesome. So yeah, I was dancing on that stage in front of all these people.